Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, where today we are embarking on a very special journey. We are playing Kingdom Hearts, and this is a very special series. This is near and dear to my heart. This is a childhood favorite. This is something that means a lot to me. I'm very passionate about the Kingdom Hearts series, and I have nothing to show for it on my own channel. And, you know, there's a little tiny game coming up eventually, Kingdom Hearts 4, and maybe before that game comes out, maybe before I play that game, I will run through the Kingdom Hearts series leading up to it in something that I am very excited to share, you know? This is a series that is known for its convoluted nature. People get very confused by this game. There's a lot of entries in this series, and this is just one of the remixes. This is just the 1.5 and the 2.5. Don't forget the 2.8 and the 0.2 and the 3 that eventually came, and the 358 over 2 days, and the 3D DDD, and the Kingdom Hearts Key mobile game, and the other mobile game that got cancelled, and the Kingdom Hearts 4. And it makes a lot of sense if you play them in release order and absorb the story as it's told to you. Trying to absorb everything at once, it's a lot. It's too much. So I was thinking, hey, let's do a Kingdom Hearts run through the series, and it's going to be from the perspective of someone that's passionate and knowledgeable and tuned into the series, and see how we go. I have played every game in the Kingdom Hearts series except for Melody of Memory. I still haven't got around to that one, and I have not played the Remind DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, much to my shame. I put a lot of time into Kingdom Hearts 3 when it first came out, and it was like one of these childhood dreams realized of, we're actually the third game. It's real. It exists. You know, after waiting so many years since I first picked up Kingdom Hearts when I was about 8 or 9 years old, back in 2003, 2004, and it took me a long time to also get to some of the other games in the series because they were all on platforms that I didn't own. So it took a long time for me to experience certain chapters of this saga. And I also experienced some of it out of order because, like, when you grow up with a series, you're just kind of playing what's available to you. I played Kingdom Hearts first on PS2. Didn't even know that Chain of Memories existed. Played Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PS2 and said, what the hell's going on here? And still adore this game to pieces. This is obviously my favorite of all of them. But there is a lot to love about multiple games in the series. Maybe not this one, but obviously I went back and eventually experienced the story of Chain of Memories, and I went, oh, that's what all of those guys in the character files in Kingdom Hearts 2, that's what they're about, you know? And mind you, this was the PS2 original releases of Kingdom Hearts. This was before Final Mix. This was before any additional content was put into the games. This was just PlayStation 2 vanilla. There was none of the stuff that is now just so normal and commonplace. So a bit of a bigger intro as we go into this series because it's a big series and it needs a little bit of an introduction and some context as we go into it. So I have experienced Kingdom Hearts in multiple forms. I've played both versions of Chain of Memories on the GBA and the HD remaster. I have played the original release of 358 over 2 days on the DS. I have not played Recoded. I'll be honest, I've not played Recoded on the DS. I own it, but I watched the HD cutscenes, so I kind of, you know, throw that under the thing if I've played it, you know. Birth by Sleep I've played on the PlayStation Portable as well. And the other games like Dream Drop Distance, I played that on the 3DS. I've even watched the Kingdom Hearts back cover thing. I played the mobile game Kingdom Hearts Key for a little bit, but I'm not super well versed on the fucking Keyblade War nonsense. There was so much, and it's a very bloated series when you really like break it all down and think about it. You know what I mean? But if you take it, piece by piece, game by game, you can slowly piece together that puzzle that is Kingdom Hearts. And we're going to start with not necessarily my favorite one, but it is the most special one, if that makes sense. Like, when I look at this cover of the main cast of characters, and this is the original PlayStation 2 cover, this evokes so many feelings with me. This is one of the coolest game covers of all time. It's like my favorite game of the Kingdom Hearts series is 2, which is not a unique opinion, but my most special and kind of treasured Kingdom Hearts game is the first one for many, many reasons, and we will explore those together. Now, in regards to this being a replay and something of a series that I'm knowledgeable and passionate about, I'm also not going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and just mouthing off about Kingdom Hearts 3 immediately, or just things that are going on later in the series, because, like I said, it'll get too much too quick. So we're kind of going to dissect things and talk about them as they're happening in each game and go through it in that sense, and then we can kind of draw parallels to the previous games as we're going along. I'm not going to start going, you see this guy, well, you see him in this 7th game, he does this for this reason. We're not going to be doing that kind of like expansive connectivity super early on. This is going to be some sort of a slow burn, like it's going to roll out before it gets to the heavy shit of Kingdom Hearts. But I think this is something that I've been thinking about and wanting to do for a really long time, because, like I said, while Final Fantasy is my like pinnacle favorite series of all time that I played even before this, and that was my core childhood upbringing, Kingdom Hearts as like a childhood Disney and Final Fantasy fan, this is just my type of game. So this is something that I'm very excited to share. Thank you for bearing with me through a very long-winded intro as we spoke about it. If you want to skip through that, that's also just fine. And if you want to get to the action, that's okay. But I wanted to give some necessary context to where I'm at with this series, my thoughts and feelings on it, and how much it means to me, what we're going to do, because it's a big series to undertake. And I hope you are excited for the journey. I hope you're excited to come along with me. So we're going to play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and we're going to do everything that is on offer in the Kingdom Hearts games as well. We're not going to just be focusing on the main story. We will be doing other content within the game as well, which will be really fun, because that's the kind of stuff that I haven't done anywhere near as often. I haven't gone for full completion any and every time I play, just only a couple of times. Some games not even, like I'm not a fucking speedrunner. I'm not a critical mode expert. I'm a fan and lover of the series, and we are going to play on proud mode and critical mode, and we're going to go through it on that difficulty to go through it. But I'm not going to sit here and proclaim to be some sort of expert who knows every single thing about, how the character moves and responds to you. I have like an alright level knowledge on the actual gameplay intricacies, Desperation moves, what are they all about? We'll get there, We'll get there when we start doing the Kingdom Hearts 2 like data battles. That's not now. We're in the here and now. We're on Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and we're going to get to it. So, without further ado, in probably the longest intro I've done on a YouTube Let's Play series, we're going to get into Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Thank you so much for joining me for this one, everybody. It's going to be a special one. Let's begin. And welcome to the main menu of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. We are starting a new game, and we will be playing this one on Final Mix Proud. Encounter tough enemies for thrilling battles. This game also has a HD texture pack mod installed to make some of those blurry and pixelated textures a little bit more HD, a little bit more properly done. And I have also restored the Heartless to their original form, pre-Final Mix color scheme. And I think that that's going to be the way to play. Final Mix Proud. Let's get into it. Proceed. And I'm not muting the music for the introduction. I'm not. Because it's so integral and it's so important, and so many people, everyone mutes it or plays like a cover version or something to avoid copyright. And to that I say, no. Because you cannot listen to this and you cannot watch this intro without the original, simple and clean. We are playing it, and it is not a suitable replacement. You're not coming here to listen to only this song. You can look that up on YouTube.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not?
I'm not muting it, baby, because we're getting down and we're jamming. See? It's just not a Kingdom Hearts intro if you mute or put a cover song over that. You know what I mean? So much to do. So little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now, step forward. Can you do it? Maybe. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. First thing I have to do is make sure I don't get deleted, because this area is very green. So I'm going to turn down my green screen a little bit to try and offset getting absolutely deleted. We'll see how we go. Yeah. YouTube has this, well, not the YouTube. This game has the, before you stream, you can stream this game for non-commercial contexts if it's primarily not for like sharing the music. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is not for primarily sharing the music at all. It's for appreciating the music within the game. But I'm obviously not saying you're going to come watch this video specifically to listen to Simple and Clean. Like, that's just not what we're doing. But it just feels so weird to remove it. So whenever I've seen people do Kingdom Hearts playthroughs and they always like find ways around that specific song, I'm like, not on my watch. That shit's getting played. And it's just so good. It's one of my favorite video game openings of all time. It brings up some very big feelings. Just watching it is so good. And it really just kind of cements it in a very particular time period for me. This early 2000s style is just unmatched. It's such a good song, just even outside of the context of a video game. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. What are we doing? What are we doing? The power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends. A shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? Yes, it is. Your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? The power of the warrior. Invincible courage. A sword of terrible destruction. You give up this power? No! I just wanted to get the description. The power of the mystic. Inner strength. A staff of wonder and ruin. You give up this power? Yes, I do. You've chosen the power of the Guardian. You've given up the power of the mystic. Is this the form you choose? Indubitably. I am a shield enjoyer and a magic giver-upperer. And we shall explain why soon enough. Soon enough. But not yet. So as I was saying in the intro, this is going to be some form of like playthrough of the entire series, but it's not going to be like, I'm not going to start talking about future events like crazy. It's going to be a journey that we can go on together, even if there are people that have yet to play Kingdom Hearts and experience the full narrative. Maybe you can come along on this journey and we can explain things as they come up and maybe unravel the complexity of this series in a way that people can digest and understand, you know? Because it was really funny. When I played the Metal Gear Solid series, people were like, this makes no sense and it's so confusing. And I was like, I was born in the shadows. Thank you very much. Molded by them. I understand Kingdom Hearts. Metal Gear Solid was child's play as a result. But we'll do things like explaining, you know, the choices that we make. Like I'll explain this stuff in regards to what we choose. And we'll talk about story stuff as it comes up, you know what I mean? Press X to attack. Alright, you've got it. Use this power to protect yourself and others. The green gauge displays your hit points, HP, or health. And if you run out of HP, you'll be taken to the continue screen. The blue gauge shows your magic points. Magic is still a mystery to you. There will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. Time to fight. You gain experience by defeating enemies. With enough experience, you gain a level. Furthermore, defeated enemies sometimes leave items behind. You can take these items by walking up to them. Different items can do different things, like restore HP or MP. Behind you. Generally, you'll automatically target the nearest enemy, but you can lock onto a specific target by pressing R1. Lock on will appear in the upper left corner of the screen. Locking onto a target limits the actions available to you, especially against other targets. And you can press it again to release a target lock. And let's listen to one of the best sound effects ever made. One of the best sound effects ever. Oh my god. One of the best sound effects ever. Not just in Kingdom Hearts, but ever. I will never get over the HP orb pickup sound. It is the greatest. It's such a good sound. That's just what that sounds like. And you're like, yeah, that makes sense. There's a thing that really upsets me about Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora's outfit that, you know, was never noticeable to me as a child or growing up, and then it became very noticeable once you remove that belt, because that belt breaks it up visually, you know. But when you remove Sora's belt, you see that his red outfit, it's not red shorts and a red shirt, it is a onesie with a zip. He is wearing a one piece. And I guess the zip is, you know, so he can pee in that thing. But, like, that design is insane. He's wearing a one piece. It's definitely a choice. It's a choice. It's like an iconic gear. And I love that there is, like, this element that he is a Final Fantasy-esque design evoking the design elements of Mickey Mouse. You know, he's got the big yellow shoes. He's got the big red shorts. He's got pieces of Mickey Mouse within his design. It's great. But it is a silly onesie. It is a silly onesie. Press triangle to examine. You can't open it. And now that we're kind of chilling, we're not getting attacked by enemies, and HUD's up, we're going to do something really cool. We're going to do something really special. So, be right back. There we go. Doesn't that look better? That looks a little more fitting, doesn't it? This took a significant amount of work, I'll have you know, and is tremendously difficult to get working. And here it is. No, my HP will not go down in real time. That's too much work. This is good enough. I have an MP and a HP gauge suitable to the Kingdom Hearts 1 UI. Let's go. I can't open it. What do I need to do? I need to go up to a chest. The triangle turns into various commands. Open. As you can see, like, I'm very limited in my space here. Like, let me tell you, this is very hard to get working. I'm in my itty bitty living space. You know, this is what we got to do. You know. It's not the best thing ever, but it's my thing, and I think it's cool. You can push large crates. You can also smash them. Sometimes destroying objects yields items. We have a potion. Use them with the item command. You can lock on to objects as well as enemies. Press L2 to switch your focus. Pick this bad boy up. Give it a throw if you like. If only opening doors was this complicated, we wouldn't get anywhere. The music that slowly builds in this area is one of my favorites. Just the slow build-up of the tension with the music. Hold on. The door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. We do get a first-person view, which is one of the weirdest additions, just in case you want to look at selfie right up close. The talk command is available. Talk to people nearby. And you can go, wow. Look at that cold, dead stare. What's most important to you? Being number one, friendship, or my prized possessions? Are possessions such a big deal? Yeah, I'm a collector, I'm sorry. I'm a collector, I love my trinkets. What are you so afraid of? Getting old? Being different? Being indecisive? I can't choose. Being indecisive? Is that really so scary? What do you want out of life? To see rare sights? To broaden my horizons? To be strong? To be strong, huh? You like to collect neat things. You're afraid of being indecisive. You want to be strong. Your adventure begins in the dead of night. Your road won't be easy, but a rising sun awaits your journey's end. Sounds good? Or, on second thought, what do we reckon? Actually, mate, on second thought. Okay, tell me again about the real you. What do you want out of life? Oh, to see rare sights. What are you so afraid of? Getting old! I don't want any more grays. I'm gonna lose all of the precious hair on my head. What's most important to you? Being number one? Is being number one such a big deal? You want to see rare sights. You're afraid of getting old. You want to be number one. Your adventure begins at dawn. As long as the sun is shining, your journey should be a pleasant one. You know what? Sounds good. The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. And the music continues to build, the tension rising. That is not the name of this track, but it is a good track nonetheless. And is slowly building. Now, we've been presented with two sets of choices. What weapon? What power do you desire? What weapon and what power will you give up? And then a little bit of a multiple choice questionnaire. Now, the weapon that the power that we choose and give up determines defense, magic, strength, which ones you're prioritizing, which one that you're not prioritizing. We're prioritizing a bit more of a defensive nature, hence the shield. We're giving up the magic because strength is also something that you do want, but prioritize the defense. The multiple questionnaire is based on how your leveling will go for the rest of the game. If your adventure begins at dawn, your first 50 levels are faster, they're easier for you. If your adventure begins at midday, it's an even spread across all your levels. And if it begins in the dead of night, it'll be easier to level the last levels above 50. So you're kind of like skewed in a balanced direction. Another thing in regards to which weapon you choose, the shield, sword, or staff, will also determine which abilities you learn at which levels. So that is different as well. And the PS2 version and the Final Mix version give different ability spreads on top of that as well. So there is a significant amount of variety in terms of your build early on that is decided through these choices. I love the choice thing with like the dream sword, rod, and shield popping up. It's just such a magical and simple way of like prioritizing things, as well as like the questions that you're asked. Because when you're growing up, you don't think twice about it. I'm being asked questions, and it actually has some significance. I think usually I would go for a midday approach, but I am going to go for a dawn one this time. In the main menu, you can do things like view your inventory and status and configure your game settings, but you can't do it during battle. Speaking of which... You ain't getting me that easy. They do love to hang out down there, don't they? Their favorite thing. This is a save point. Touch save points to recover HP and MP. Press triangle to open the save menu. Be sure to save your progress before quitting the game. It's a good idea to save often. If anything goes wrong, you can then load your save data and resume from there. And we shall save. I've pressed the save button. And my game's crashed. That's a really good opener. I pressed save and we've crashed. I have never actually crashed the game on PC before, even when I was just opening it up to play around with it. That's crazy. All right, let's make our very first save. Awakening. Done. Now we can proceed. I loved this visual so much as a kid, and it terrified me because I didn't have a concept really of invisible walls, right? I legitimately was like, I could fall off at any moment, and you're like so gripped by the opening of this game as a child that even like to that level, I was so wrapped into this. I'm like, I don't want to like accidentally fall off and ruin this and die. The closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow becomes. But don't be afraid. And don't forget. God, I love the way they frame that fight. Just like the intro of that. The closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow. And then this coming out of you, it's just so sick. Just love the animation of trying to run off the edge, you know? And that only reinforced my feelings of like, do not even touch the boundaries. I'm gonna fall off and die, you know? Bang! Defense and max items. Another level up for us. We've defeated our own shadow. But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door. And that's the intro, baby! Let's go. Let's wake up.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah!
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you noticed. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
Title card, baby! I love this game's opening. It's such a lovely tonal shift from liminal space, weird stained glass Disney princesses, and now I'm on a tropical island and the music is bumping. And now here we are, alive and well, with friends on an island. Also, just such a cool name. Destiny Islands will forever be iconic. So, can you gather the rest of the supplies? Sora, are you listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Okay, here's what you need to go find. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. I'm counting on you. All right. That's a pretty long list. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete it. Log. Now, like I've said, this game, while not being like my absolute favorite, it is still like what I consider to be like my most special game of the series. There's just something about the very first game in a series before knowing it's gonna like catapult into something crazy and huge and still ongoing, like well over 20 years later, you know? There is like that element that is so crazy to think about. And I'm just glad that the series is alive and well. You know, it's still going. It is crazy to think about. But yeah, I have grown up with this series, you know? It feels weird to like age and mature alongside it, you know? I don't necessarily grow up at the same pace as the characters, you know? I was much younger than Sora, and then I became much older than Sora by the time Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and I just think that is very weird to think about, you know? Very, very weird to think about. I love that right off the bat, you know, you're shown Final Fantasy characters. You know, you live on the island with Tidus. That's right, it's Tidus, not Titus. It's Tidus and Waka and Selphie. And that's just such a cool thing. And like seeing them in like younger child form, you know, as well. Like young Tidus, like this.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
He's got a slight variation to his Final Fantasy X outfit. Hey Sora, feeling up to a little competition? You asked for it. All right, let's go.
You're going down.
Now this is the fight. If you want to just level up on Destiny Islands, this is the fight. Because you just do this. If Tidus runs at you, he's going to hit you with a move that you can counter and then get tech points. And that helps you level up quite fast. Because normally you just get XP from defeating enemies, but you can also get XP from like deflecting an enemy's attack type deal. Like you get, it's very nice. So you can do that if you want. That's obviously a time-consuming thing that you can do if you want to grind up some levels early on Destiny Islands. There's no faster method than that. Otherwise, you have to go through, like, defeating him, and you only get 2 points for defeating him.
I'm really off today.
So you can get a bunch of more points by just smacking his staff a little bit instead. And that's Tidus. You know, what else are kids to do but have a little spa session, fight on the beach?
The breeze feels great.
What are you up to these days? We never see you. Want a duel? All right, now you're talking.
Okay, don't hold back. You ready?
And Selphie's a little bit of a interesting one with her skipping rope.
Come on!
Get the double tech points in there. Honk, I'll let you have that one. Selphie being the easiest and quickest fight to run through.
Oh, I can't believe I lost.
What's happening, man?
I'll never get used to Kingdom Hearts 1 Waka voice actor because it's just so strange to me. I love that they chose Tidus and Waka, you know. It makes so much sense with the beach setting. Yo, you up for a round? Let's play. Play is for kids. This is serious.
Show me your stuff.
And you can smack his ball back at him, make him a little bit dizzy if you want. And that's how you get his deflection. You want to like input the attack command like literally right as the ball leaves his hand, and then you can just smack him and make him a little bit dizzy. And he does have a super attack. I don't know if he'll do it. He'll go, get this! But never mind, we finished him. He'll go, get this! And try and throw it at you. And that's the lovely trio. That's the Destiny Island trio from Timu. The unofficial trio next to Kairi, Sora, and Riku. And what's this? That's our second log. We have all the items for today. But Riku's here. What does Riku want? In his very interesting outfit. He's got like, I love his pants. They're iconic. It's like he's got like those fishing pants, like, you know, go wading in deep water pants. So his actual pants don't get wet. Like he's just wearing normal pants, normal jeans, but then he's got these inflatable. It just looks like they're filled with water pants on. What an iconic design. Did you get everything we need for the raft? I gave my stuff to Kairi. Hey Sora, how about a quick round? Grab your sword. Okay, you're on. This one decides the champion. Ready or not? Now here's our toughest fight of everyone on the island. Is he hits the hardest, and he has some very interesting attacks like that one. He will kick you if you are not careful. He will kick you if you're not careful. But yeah, he does hit pretty hard, and that's what he does there for an example. You have to be really careful of, like, of when he decides to do that.
My turn. Come on.
That's the one that you just have to watch out for the most, though. It really is like the leg move. If he gets you with his leg, you're cooked. He could also get you on the back as well. Like when he does that spin move, he can get you with the back spin. Now the score's 1-0. And I got a potion. Who thought I was going to lose? It could have gone either way. Riku's a tough biscuit. He's a toughie. We're going to hand over our materials to Kairi. Thanks, Sora. I found something today too. Here, it's yours. The high potion. Tired? Want to call it a day? I would spend so many hours as a kid on Destiny Islands just playing against all of our friends and leveling up on Tidus. But we'll go home. You know, we'll go home. We'll call it a day. It's getting late. We'll finish up tomorrow.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kari, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
Childlike innocence. Curious about the expansion beyond the horizon. Disney castle jump scare. Ready for another tonal shift.
It's nice to see you, this one. What?
Pluto the goat. I mean the dog, but he's the goat. One of my favorite parts in that like long hallway is seeing like the Donald and Goofy statues in a different outfit. So nice. I love these looks for them, to be honest.
This is serious.
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
We got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Oh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?
Oh, you can't help but love him. Can't help but love him. I love those outfits for Donald and Goofy. All right, back on the island, another new day. This was another thing that I never understood as a kid. As a kid, I just thought that this was where they lived, you know? This was where they lived primarily, because, I mean, on the horizon, what am I looking at? Nothing but ocean. I was like, oh, maybe, you know, this boat is like around the back side of the island, you know, it's over there or something. But you don't really understand that there's a mainland, and this is the island that the kids sail out to, you know? It's such an interesting thing.
Hey, Sora, have you heard about the legendary power of the Palpu fruit? They say if you share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever, through eternity. It's so romantic. I gotta try it sometime.
If only Zell was on this beach as well. We needed another Final Fantasy VIII character to balance it out. Selphie and Zell on the beach. Considering where Zell lived, I could see him being here as well, you know? I'm obtaining fish. What for? Don't ask questions. I'm just obtaining fish now. You never know when you're gonna need 3 fish. You never know. Now here we go. We're gonna have an iconic English dub moment, which went over my head a lot as a kid too, because when I played Final Fantasy X, they don't voice your character. You know, they don't name your character because you can change the name of him. So the words Tidus are never spoken. So I was always like, yeah, guy's name is Tidus, like the tide. Tidus, Tidus. Now let's listen to what Waka has to say about that.
Me and Tidus, we are gonna do a little exploring today. You know, to this secret place at the base of that tree. There's gotta be something there, yeah?
What did you just say, Waka? Did you just say Tidus? Oh my god. Tidus is real. The Tidus is real. I'm gonna hit this tree for no discernible reason. No discernible reason. Oh, what's that? It's coconut. Wow, amazing. That's really cool. I wonder, you never know when you're gonna need 2 coconuts. You'll never know, you know. For a rainy day, 3 fish, 2 coconuts. You'll never know when you'll need one of those. You wanna go into the secret place, eh? Okay. Maybe we'll take a peek right after I climb this tree for no good reason. Why am I climbing this tree, you ask? It'll all make sense soon. Whoa, a seagull egg. That's huge. You'll never know when you'll want a seagull egg. Robbed straight from the mother. Sorry. Sorry about it. Secret place, eh? Let's take a look. Whoa. Whoa. Mysterious cave paintings of a strange nature. I'm not sure if any of these might have been changed with the HD texture pack or if they're all the same. That looks like it's always been there. I'm not sure about the rest, but you've got some interesting imagery here. If you take a peek at it. Something that looks like a chocobo, perhaps? Just interesting things. And whatever the hell this is. I wonder where this door leads. Surely this thing will have no implications or mysteries surrounding it whatsoever. It's just a door in a cave. That's perfectly normal. Hey, what's this? Mushroom. You'll never know when you'll need a mushroom.
Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Oh yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
Regularly scheduled programming. We're on an island and everything's happy. Da-da-da-da. Hey, what was that? That was weird. Better not bring it up ever again. What a weird guy in a cloak. What's going on there? How I like to interpret that scene now in, this day and age is that is like veteran, experienced Kingdom Hearts fans talking to newcomers to the series. Like that exact type of conversation is just like you're just waffling about darkness and worlds and one who knows nothing can understand nothing. And I'm like, what? Another world? Huh? It's just such a funny way to look at it now as like an in-universe joke now. People who know what's coming and know the story. Talking to your inner child, your younger self who had no idea what kind of journey you were going to embark on. And it was that. It was that type of journey.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku. We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all. Well, I guess Kairi can always count on him.
How dare you? This guy thinks I can't beat Riku. You three against me. You asked for it.
Let's get him!
Let's get him indeed. Okay, it locked onto Waka first for some reason. Oh my god, why did it lock onto Waka first? That's crazy. That's crazy. I really didn't expect it to go onto Waka first. That really threw me off. That really threw me off, man. I blocked his thing just. I'll actually use this potion because I got very taken off guard there. Bloody hell, mate. You can use, as you saw there, you can use Waka's bowl to actually stun other characters as well. So I stunned Tidus with that one. Oh my god, stop bonking me with that. I'm actually going to get cleaned up by Selfie, which is really funny. This is embarrassing. I'm going to get cleaned up by Selfie. I'm so cooked. Yeah, I got cleaned up. Selfie was cleaning me up. All right, I'm going to try again. Hey, we all fail sometimes. I really didn't expect, the Waka thing first. That threw me.
Come on! You ready?
The problem with, like, using your potion, I should say, is, problem with using your potion is, it is gone forever. You know, I don't just get it back.
Not your day, I guess.
Not my day, I guess. That's right. You're actually so right. You're so right, actually. I used my potion too early. I should have just died.
You ready?
Alright. Third time's the charm. Come on, mate. You're supposed to get whacked with that.
You ready?
Just play strategically, okay?
You ready? Come on! You ready? Come on! You ready?
Tidus is gone. Now you sleep for a bit.
Come on!
I need Selfie to go away. There we go. Oh!
Not your day, I guess.
Not my day, I guess. That's right. You're so fine. You're so fine, guys. I'm just letting you win. I missed the attack. That's so bad. See, you can know what you're doing and still completely mess it up. That's part of it. That's part of it. Oh, Waka. I will be honest, usually I do actually like grind Tidus for a little bit on my own before I take on these guys. So I'm kind of a little more prepared usually. That's okay. That was better. That was better. There we go. Okay. Anyway, this is how it should have gone the first time. Let's just pretend that that's what I did. Let's just pretend that that was my first attempt. Whee! First attempt. I'm an expert at this. There we go. And I got my one potion. I got a potion for my trouble. And there you go. You have to remember to actually put those on. They're not automatically given to you. You gotta actually put them in your inventory. There you go. That's item management 101. So that's what you'll want to do. Hey Sora, our raft still needs a name. Let's see. How about Highwind? What would you call it? What would I call it indeed, you say? What would I call it? Let me see here. Let's see if it fits in the character limits. Does it fit in the character limits? I actually don't know. Oh my god, I think it's exact. It's exact. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. It fits in the character limit exactly. We're gonna call it the Mapocalypse. Mapocalypse. What a weird, surreal feeling of seeing that written within the video game. Hey, how about the usual? Let's do it. You guys at it again? Alright, I'll be the judge. The usual rules apply. Take any route you want. Well, look at this. First one to tag that tree and make it back here wins.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kairi.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kairi.
Wait a minute.
Okay, on my count.
Alright. Let's race Riku. Time to race Riku, baby. Laser focus. He's not allowed to catch up to me. He's not allowed to win. Dang. Ah! Riku jump scare. Riku jump scare. He was standing there menacingly. You can jump on the palm trees to go back. That's not my thing. Yeah, I find that when you do that, it's too risky. Like, it's too close of a race. Because Riku is right behind me. It's too close. When you take the palm trees back, in my experience. Now the score is 2-0. Let's go, dude. Got a pretty stone. Man, lighten up. It's just a name, after all. Why is he saying lighten up? Come on, man. It's called the Apocalypse now. I'm not lightening up about anything. I'm a winner, baby. What's that? Oh, the Palpu thing? It was just a joke. You should have seen your face. How about another lap around the course? I'll pass. Are you upset or something? It was only a joke. Childhood friends. Wait, what's that? Is that a mushroom I see? It is indeed. And what's this box doing here? Surely I won't need to carry it somewhere.
Come on!
And yes, you know, the answer to the question we're all asking is, do I wish I could erase my memory of the Kingdom Hearts series and, like, go through it blind for the channel and, like, experience that and piece it all together and do all of the theories and get super confused about everything? Hell fucking yeah. If I could erase my memory specifically of Kingdom Hearts, it would be a weird thing because it's such a childhood integral part of me. But then I'm like, oh man, the ability to like have a blind playthrough of the Kingdom Hearts series is unparalleled, you know? I think that replays are so fun to go through it in this way and to like share something that I'm really passionate and excited about in a different way on the channel. I really like when I do like replays, like I've done Final Fantasy VII, obviously being a childhood and my childhood game and my favorite game ever, but it's just something a little bit different. I like adding that variety onto the channel, that it's not purely blind playthroughs, but there is also just fun replays as well, where instead of just like watching me like bumbling around being confused and learning the game and figuring it out and people going, how dare you not understand the game and be good at it immediately, to show you a different context of a game that I'm like quite familiar with, that I can actually be decent at immediately because I know what's going on. It's just such a different side of me that I don't think I get to show enough. People are like, I'm just constantly learning video games instead of showing video games that I've learned well. It's an interesting thought, I think. Today, we collect provisions for our trip. Let's see, Sora, you're looking for 1 seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, 3 fish. And fill this up with drinking water, but not from the ocean. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. Man, it's a really just such a good, lucky thing that I, ahead of time, went fishing, picked some mushrooms, you know, just checked, you know, went climbing up trees, found an egg, you know, pretty crazy. While climbing trees, you know, coconuts fell down and oh my god. And then what's that? A source of drinking water right there nearby? Perfect. That's what I call being efficient, baby. This? I'm making a necklace of thalassa shells. In the old days, sailors always wore thalassa shells. They were supposed to ensure a safe voyage. See this? It's a charm to help us find each other if we ever get separated. The 3 of us will always be together. With my deadpan stare, what are we going to call that charm? Will we call it Oath Keeper? What do you reckon? Thanks, Sora. I found something today too. Here, it's yours. Another high potion. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah, let's go home. It's been a big day on the beach. Tomorrow's the big day. We should rest up. 3 kids. By the way, you know, Tidus, Waka, and Selfie. Not invited. Not invited. You guys can stay home. We're not going to fit 6 people on this comically sized raft. We're going to fit 3 of us on here and it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Look how brilliantly this has been put together. Tomorrow's the big day.
You know, Riku has changed.
What do you mean?
Well,
You okay?
Sora, let's take the raft and go. Just the 2 of us.
Huh?
Just kidding.
What's gotten into you? You're the one that's changed, Kairi.
Maybe. You know, I was a little afraid at first, but now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
That's good. Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
whenever I see the sunset part of Destiny Islands, you know, it looks so gorgeous. I wish that there was some form of like dynamic weather or like system where you could walk around Destiny Islands with that environment, because it looks so nice when it's at sunset. I almost kind of wish that like day one of Destiny Islands, the first time, is like bright, sunny, happy, and then the next day, or even like after a bit of time, it like transitions to a bit of like a sunset. I think that would just be so cool to be on the island towards, you know, the end of the day. It's just one of those things where you look at that beautiful skybox and that environment that you don't get to play around in. It's just exclusive to the cutscene, you know? Donald? Sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. And yes, this is what Mickey Mouse sounds like. Not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out, one by one. And that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I've got to check into it. There's someone with a key, the key to our survival. So I need you and Goofy to find him and stick with him. Got it? We need that key or we're doomed. So go to Traverse Town and find Leon. He'll point you in the right direction. P.S. Would you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal. The king.
Oh dear, what could this mean?
It means we'll just have to trust the king.
Gorge, I sure hope he's all right.
You're on us. Don't worry. We'll find the king and this key.
Thank you. Both of you.
Daisy, can you take care of them?
Of course. You be careful now, both of you.
Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Over here! Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king.
You're coming too.
Gorge, Jiminy, your world disappeared too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
Goofy?
Oh, right. I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't let on where we're from, huh? We gotta protect the world border.
Order!
Right. World border. Oh, I guess we'll need new duds when we get there, huh?
Don't get new duds. I wish you kept these outfits. Keep them on. They're so good. I'm a bit sad that there's no mods that I've been able to find that have like just put those outfits on them just for normal gameplay. Because I like them. I like them a lot.
Hello up there! Gotta get to lunch, too! I'm glad you're ready!
Disney Castle looks so cool. I can't wait to go there. I can't wait to go there and explore and run around the environment.
can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
A storm? Oh no! The raft!
Sora! Dinner's ready! Come on down! Sora?
Mom? Sora's mother? Alternate universe where Sora wears the boring brown shorts on the ground as part of his normal outfit. Just brown shorts and a white shirt.
Riku's boat! And Kairi's!
Let's fight him. Wait a minute. My wooden sword. It's powerless. What the hell? So in that brief moment, you know, out the window, you get to see the Destiny Islands from a distance. And apparently you live in a house with a mother. Where did this door come from? Better go find Riku first. Weird door. I will actually save. I'll go through the seaside shack the intended way, instead of jumping over the rooftop the whole time. There is actually a staircase here. You can go through it this way if you're a sucker.
Where's Kairi? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We gotta find Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Riku.
Keyblade. Keyblade. Keyblade! Bang! Let's go!
Come on!
We got one of the most iconic weapons in all of video games. It's just so cool. It's a key, but it's a blade! I'll never get tired of the Kingdom Key. It's just so cool. There's one thing that I wish that could be like implemented in the early Kingdom Hearts stuff is like not getting, you know, pushed out of certain equipment and needing to upgrade to better stuff. I'm like, I wish that you could just stick with certain things and make that more powerful. Or just, you know, transmogrification. I want this key forever. And we can fight these shadows forever if you want as well. So this is obviously the next best grinding spot. Honestly, it's preferable to Tidus. You can sit here and just hammer out 1p, 1 XP shadows for an age and an eternity if you'd like. You hit them for a bit. And you go, damn, they just keep coming. I love this music. This is Night of Fate. And Yoko Shimomura is one of my favorite composers ever. She's so incredibly talented. Kingdom Hearts music is just, it transcends. It's on a whole other level. And I loved the work that she did on Final Fantasy 15 as well. There's a couple of tracks in 15 that I was like, man, that feels right at home in Kingdom Hearts. Like, that would be perfect. I can imagine the type of location, you know? So, very, very talented composer. And this was only the beginning. Like, the music only continues to improve and just get better and better and better and better. Now, the benefit to this being a pre-recorded Let's Play is, for now, we're fighting shadows and whacking them and talking about it, but there will come a need to level up your character, you know, get XP, and maybe that comes with a little bit of grinding, and we'll be able to easily do that off screen to like keep the ball rolling and keep it moving across like the story and checking out that sort of stuff. So if there's ever some leveling needed that's not in, you know, if it's an area that we've already been in and I'm like backtracking and stuff like that, we'll keep it streamlined, we'll keep it concise so we can focus on the good stuff instead of hitting the same enemy 600 times, you know? Let's go through this mysterious door.
Kairi!
Sora.
The door is open. And we'll revisit that scene, as well as the Riku scene, eventually. We'll go, what the hell happened there? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just vibes. For now, fight your giant shadow again.
Come on!
That's the real shit we gotta focus on. No time to concern yourself with the why and the what. Only the here and now. You've got a Keyblade, now smack that thing. Nice. Strength up. The slow-mo at the end of a boss fight is forever iconic. I love it so much. Such a good little stylish flair to put at the end. So much for the raft!
Oh? Oh? Look! A star's going out!
Come on, let's hurry.
Also, I'll never get tired of seeing the world title cards as well. They're so fun.
Where's that key?
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon. Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big Toyota?
What do I know? Come on, Pluto!
Oh, Donald. Don't you know to follow the dog's nose?
Oh. Huh? What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream. Ugh, where am I? Oh boy. Do you know where we are? Oh, hey!
Very delayed in hearing the call there, Pluto. If Pluto could speak, it'd be over. He's too powerful. They had to nerf Pluto. They couldn't give him the power of speech. Otherwise, we'd be playing a very, very different series. And I've awakened in Traverse Town. How interesting. Now, while I've said that, you know, we'll circle back to talking points and we'll talk about events in games, in future events when it explains them, things like that, there'll probably be moments where I'll say, hey, this is going to be a spoiler segment. So this will be like exclusive spoiler segments for people that are familiar with the series in that way, or they don't mind talking about future events. So this will obviously, I will mark it as such during the episode. So I'll say this is a spoiler segment, and then there'll be a little visual indicator on screen while we're talking about the spoilers, so you can like mute while I'm having a bit of a talk, and then we can continue. So there will be like brief spoiler warnings before I go, hey, that thing, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So we're going to just quickly, Kingdom Hearts spoiler time. It's really cool when you see the moment of Sora receiving the Keyblade and having such a different idea of what that is now. It's just the series beginnings and how they were able to take a lot of these like early first game concepts and wrap it around in the lore and, you know, make it work. In that sense, it's really cool to get an understanding of what was going on with Riku, why the Keyblade appeared at this particular moment, and even like seeing how obvious it is almost in hindsight when you have that understanding of like Kairi just passing right through Sora and being like, huh, wonder what that's about. Surely nothing. And then even in the moment of like arriving to Traverse Town, I think it's such a nice little detail that Destiny Islands gets swallowed up by darkness, and then it immediately cuts to Donald and Goofy's reaction to seeing Destiny Islands blink out of existence from a distance. There's just like a couple of really cool things that don't necessarily, you don't connect with the first go around. So it's really cool to see. Spoiler time over. Spoiler time over. Now let's walk around, shall we? This is totally weird. I'm in another world. Take that, Riku. You were curious, and all I had to do was get sucked up into a giant ball of darkness. And now I'm here. This character used to confuse the hell out of me because I was like, it's like Tidus, but with brown hair. What are you doing here? Weird palette swap. I wonder what happened to Mom and Dad. People with nowhere else to turn come to this town. Where am I from? None of your business. Don't ask that question here. Everyone's got an unhappy past. I'm like, okay, lady. Sheesh. Seeing all this town will take some time, Kupo, especially for newcomers. Even if you can't go to certain areas now, you'll be able to go later. Moogles. They exist. They're real. This town has grown as people have lost their home worlds and come here. It's easy to get lost in such a big, sprawling place. Be careful. Look at this guy. Look at this smile. Look at this walk. Oh, look at this walk. Not that one. This one. Not a care in the world. Such a nice, happy walk. So bouncy. Weirdest mailbox of all time. Send 10 postcards to win something. Good luck. Let's take a look around, shall we? The item shop. Whoa. I'm in charge of keeping the shop clean. It's easier than our bedroom. We're going to earn enough money here to go on our own adventure. Welcome. Are you looking to buy, or maybe you have something to sell? I handpicked everything on these shelves. We carry only the best. I have no money. Nice riverboat, steamboat, Willy reference. Crazy details of Kingdom Hearts number 1. The scales literally work. The scale moves when you step on it. Something that is very special about Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically, it has a really strange level, like a very strange but charming level of interactivity that is easily missed, easily lost. Just like small, tiny things like that. You're like, stuff that you don't expect. Like, you step on the scale and you're like, yeah, that moves. What the hell? It's very cool. Let's go in the accessory shop. Hey there, how can I... Ah, it's only a kid. I'm not a kid, and the name's Sora. Okay, simmer down. So why the long face, Sora? You lost or something? No? Well, maybe. Where are we? Huh? Traverse Town. So, Gramps, is this really another world? Don't call me Gramps. The name's Sid. Anyway, not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Guess I'd better start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. If you ever run into trouble, you come to me. I'll look out for you. Sid! And specifically, Final Fantasy VII Sid. My boy. The oldest 32-year-old man you'll ever meet. If you can't find your buddies, I'll take care of you. Give me that up there. A mithril shard. Now that I have 1 AP point and 1 ability, we'll equip Slapshot. We've got our first ability. Our first of many. Alright, well, time to go looking for our friends, I think. And who's this Leon guy? And how does the king know this Leon guy? This is the Item Workshop, Cooper. We're researching item synthesis and super weapon forging. You little troublemakers forming weapons of mass destruction. You'll need money if you want to buy items. No matter where you go, money talks. What's this? Looks like it's locked. Man, if only I had some sort of giant key to fit a giant lock. I think that would be crazy. That would be crazy. It's those creatures from the island. We literally just witnessed a murder. We're getting money. It's a cool sound effect, but it'll never be as good as getting HP orbs. We got a postcard from Boots and Shoes. And Suits and Dresses. Really good shop names here, by the way. And handbags. Welcome to Handbags. What can I get you? Let's go have a look in this hotel. Doesn't look like he's here. Keep looking. And yes, that's what Donald sounds like. I'm not doing the voice because I can't. Something that I'm going to point out, and it's not a spoiler, but like the Donald and Goofy scenes of you running around Traverse Town looking for Riku and Kairi, if you're entering a room and then having Donald and Goofy appear right after, entirely missable, entirely skippable. It's just like if you don't go into a specific room, if you don't walk around and actually explore, you'll never see that stuff, and it is very interesting. These rooms are currently closed off. It's just a neat little thing, you know? Just stuff that you can miss if you're not looking. The Autumn Dusk. Our hotel is holding a multicultural art exhibit. We hope you enjoy it. Smack the bell, and it actually makes a bell noise, and we're told no vacancy. which is pretty funny. Okay, they weren't in the hotel. I guess we'll try the next best spot. Let's go. What's in here? What's this place? And they're right behind me. Where is he? Leon! They're literally right behind me. It's great. And the reason why I talk about those specific scenes being missable is I missed them when I was a kid. Or I think I only experienced like one of them. And it surprised me going through it again and being like, whoa, I've never seen these scenes before when I like played it again later, you know? Because if you go a different way or do things in a different sequence, you'll just miss them entirely. And after playing a lot on the PS2, I finally got to experience the final mix versions of the game and all the additional content that I could only see on YouTube when I was a kid, because I'm like, what the hell is this? Why isn't it in my game? You know? And seeing that there was stuff that was like Japan exclusive, some stuff that was US exclusive, and I'm like, what the hell? I want final mix. That looks cool. So, you know, finally getting to play final mix content in the HD 1.5 and 2.5 remix on my PlayStation 3 at the time in 30 frames per second. That was one hell of an experience. And nowadays, you've got beautiful 60. They actually had to fix it though, because I remember when they first released it in 60 on PS4. And yes, I did buy it again. What am I? A sucker? Yes, I bought it again. And I got myself Kingdom Hearts for PS4, and initially what they didn't account for when they changed it to 60 FPS is that, oh, all of the time-sensitive things that were tied to 30 now go twice as fast. Like time was moving twice as fast. Gauges that like ticked down twice as fast. It was a little bit of a mess there to start, and then they eventually fixed that. Now you can play this game in smooth, buttery 60 that makes returning to the originals really hard. Makes it really, really hard. Alright, nothing out here. Kind of wobbly. Guess I can't climb it now. What if we drop down here? Let's check this out. What's going on down here? Dalmatian's house. And oh, they're right behind me again, aren't they? Not here either. This could take a while. I think that specific scene is the one that is even easier to miss, because you might just turn around and go somewhere else, and you might not even go in here. Like, that was one of the scenes that I remember being surprised by when I replayed the game. I was like, oh, didn't know that would happen. The 99 puppies were lost amid the chaos of their world's destruction. Find them in various worlds. No. This makes me so sad. Thinking about, like, just... they're babies. So many of them. Gone. I love the cute drawings that are all on the walls of them as well. And up above the mantelpiece. And it's a massive house. Because there's so many damn dogs. Where's Cruella de Vil, guys? Where is she? We'll walk out into an alleyway. Where are we now? Just walking around.
Come on!
It's kind of fun to look at this this route that we're taking, because this is going, I won't say it's the intended route, like you can go wherever you want, but there's a part of me that's like, with the way that it's structured, like when you go door to door, it almost is like the intended pathway if you just follow it through. Certainly not what I did. But you can follow this round and then go into this door. Before we do that, we'll do a little bit little bit of looking around, because what's this? Get myself a potion. I'm gonna grab this guy. I'm gonna put this guy right here. Why? Because there's another one right up here. And it's a pretty stone. Look at these beautiful rooms. Currently closed off. Let me in. Currently closed off. Let me in. And there's another one down here. Bang. Alright. It's funny how those signs are reversed. The jewelry shop. Where's the hot dogs? I ain't seen no hot dogs. We'll go back out to the second district. And we've circled right back around where we came from.
Come on!
We'll take a peek down here real quick. Why not? We've got the third district here.
Come on!
And I believe we've seen all of those scenes now of Donald and Goofy. Actually, there might be one more, and it might be in this specific segment, so I might have quickly just lied and then realized. I think there may be one more scene, or I've just invented it in my head, but we'll see how we go.
Come on! Come on!
Whoa, looks like it's locked. If only I had a giant key or something. And a door with a fire symbol on it. I wonder what that means. Maybe one day I'll find out.
Come on!
There are cords sticking out of the pipe with an electricity symbol. I wonder what it could mean. There's our well-intentioned map there. And then we'll leave. Guys, I made it up. I made it up. I invented it. What's that thing called? Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. When you, like, have a false memory about something. There was a part of me that was like, I feel like when you leave the third district, there's another scene that can happen. But I think that I just made it up. Because we do that sometimes. We just go, huh. Because this is my first time replaying Kingdom Hearts in the sense that I'm not rushing through it. There's Heartless out here now, what the hell? It's my first time, like, playing it, I guess I'll say properly, for the first time in a very, very long time, because when you replay a game that you're very familiar with and you're not talking out loud to a camera and doing a let's play, you're just kind of running through, having a chill time, you skip through things, you run through stuff really fast, because you know what to do. So this is such a different way for me to experience this game. A little more like, as intended, you know, going through it intentionally. Which I think is going to be really enjoyable. It allows me to, like, rediscover the magic, you know? In a very beautiful way. Well, I didn't find any friends, and there's monsters out here now. I guess we'll go check in with Sid. Still haven't found them? Keep your chin up. Take another look around town. Another look? Nothing's gonna happen if I take another look out there. But I'll try.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you. As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
All right. Then have it your way.
That's why he's the GOAT! He's the GOAT! He's the coolest guy! That's my boy! That's Leon, baby! Gunblade in hand. And let me fucking tell you, he's never looked cooler. He's never looked cooler than this.
Come on!
That was a lie, though. He has looked cooler. And it was in Kingdom Hearts 2. Spoilers, sorry. He comes back. Oh, no. I got excited. He's a cameo. He's not even a real guy. Yes. I absolutely love the design of our precious boy Leon from Final Fantasy VIII wielding the gunblade. And yes, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. He hits damn hard. He hits very hard. I fucking beat him, though. No way. Gotcha.
Now you're gonna get...
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
I went easy on him. Looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
They just throwing these characters in anywhere now. We got Yuffie as well. What? What? Constant Leo pointing the finger meme at our beautiful characters. Final Mix exclusive cutscene right here. Where am I? Sora! Kairi! Who could that possibly be? So that is unvoiced because it was not in the original release. It was Final Mix exclusive. It's a very interesting inclusion, and it's not the only one either. But what's really interesting about seeing that scene now is recently, David Gallagher, the voice actor for Riku, has been playing through the Kingdom Hearts series for his first time, like, actually playing the game. And it was surreal to, like, watch him in that moment, and not like he was kind of yapping at the same time, but it was really surreal to hear him still say those lines as they popped up. Like, I think he was caught off guard by not seeing the first line be voiced, and then he voiced like Sora, Kairi, and it was so weird because he still sounds exactly the same, which is really cool. He just it's so fun, like, going through that and watching him have a very Riku attitude about his Kingdom Hearts playthrough, and that's just very, very fun to witness. But seeing that be voiced was a pretty surreal experience, you know? It's a shame that they never got, like, officially dubbed.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me, did the king send you?
Another one? Hey, I think I know that person.
Bum, wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want, because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about?
I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade. Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one. Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay. You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle in this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless? The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
Ian Sam?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! Trust me, Ninja Key!
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key. Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this. The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute! What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
Oh my god, I love that scene so much. It's so unique. The way that it's delivering exposition in two different rooms with different characters and it like connects. It's very, very fun. I enjoy that a lot. And when I talk about how cool this motherfucker looks, maybe not the excessive belt usage. It's more like the long hair. It was just so cool to get the character of Squall, aka Leon in Kingdom Hearts, actually with a voice, you know? Voiced for the first time. That was really cool, because I'm a big Final Fantasy VIII boy. I love Final Fantasy VIII. It's my second favorite. And I love this character because I saw a lot of myself in this character growing up and resonated a lot with his character. And I liked that he was a protagonist that was very, like, he's not your typical type of protagonist. I liked that he was different, and I liked that the story that they're telling with that in mind, whatever. I love him to bits. I also love that Yuffie calls him Squall still and just kind of like teases him in that sense. That's also really funny. So Aerith is with Donald and Goofy delivering exposition, and we were going and chilling out with Yuffie and Leon. I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks. Give it a try the next time you find a treasure chest or a door lock. Whoa. It's crazy that we couldn't think for ourselves and we needed Yuffie to tell us how to do it. I wonder if those locks that we saw will get opened now. Wouldn't that be nice? The Bold Mountain. That's what they call it. 7 a.m. The midday jungle. And 6 o'clock in the past, time flies. Just another one of those really interesting interactive moments of paintings on the wall if you want to engage with them. It's dangerous out there. Don't wander off. Whatever. Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. You'd best prepare yourself. Prepare myself? The fight of your life. Are you ready? Am I ready? I don't know. Yeah, I love that it's just like you get introduced to this Final Fantasy cameo fest and they're all living in Traverse Town. I couldn't even imagine what my responses and reaction to this would be if I had no idea about Kingdom Hearts at all, like purely blind, which I think would just be impossible. I think it would be almost impossible for me to play, for me to have avoided Kingdom Hearts. But I guess that's because I've also been exposed to Final Fantasy. It's like, it comes as part of the same package. But I know that, let's say in some really unlikely scenario where I'm a Final Fantasy fan who's never played Kingdom Hearts and has no idea what's happening, I'd be losing my shit at these character appearances, you know? You'd be like, what? And just like also the fact that there's like, they went for showing you Leon while showing you Sid, Yuffie, and Aerith. Like they specifically didn't show you the golden boy of 7, and they showed you instead the brooding teenager of Final Fantasy VIII, and I love them for that. I'm ready to fight for my life. Yuffie, let's go join Aerith. She should be there by now with the other visitors. Leon!
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
And we were so close to them once again. And then they turned him into a flat 3D model. Don't bother with the small fry. Find the leader. Let's go. Wait, Leon, come back. Join my party, dude. Come on, join my party, it'll be fun. We've got upgraded now. We've got new Heartless.
Come on!
So, don't bother with the small fry, eh? Where's this leader at? Where can I find him? The thing is, though, you kind of should bother with the small fry a little bit.
Come on!
They give triple the amount of XP. So they're definitely worth it. And they drop a bigger HP orb too.
Come on!
There's more defense. And we've learned the Berserk ability. I don't think we have enough AP for that though. Boost attack power when HP is critically low. He fell down. We'll smack some dudes around for a bit before trying to figure out where this leader is. I got 348 money, so much money. Here's something that I should probably chuck on, is the Protect Chain that we picked up on the Destiny Islands. The first district is secure. If you run into trouble, come back here. Hey, thanks, guy. And I can open this now and get a postcard. Let's go and deliver some postcards. Yeah, let's go first person mode and go, ooh, look at this. Baked potatoes, pizza, ice cream. Very real looking items there. In a blown out text. We've sent our first postcard and got a cottage. Our second one and got a mithril shard. Just 8 more to go. So we can actually shop as well, of course, and you can buy other things if you want to save up the money. You can slightly raise your defense and have elemental resistance. You can slightly raise your AP, reduce your dark damage, and slightly increase strength. Obviously, it takes a little bit to save up for that. Money is a little bit tough to come by at this current point. So you're the Keyblade Master. Please be careful. And you get a nice Mega Potion from Aerith. So there's our introduction to Aerith, which is very fun. And then Yuffie is here. First district is all clear, but I don't know about the third district. Perhaps we'll go check it out. All of these are completely missable interactions as well, if you choose not to come back to the first district. So you get rewarded if you spend a little bit more time walking around. Let's go see what's going on in the third district.
Come on! Come on!
We checked it out earlier and it was empty.
Come on!
Boom. And we'll take a look at what we have and we'll go, oh, maybe I'll put a Mega Potion in here. 2 potions and a high potion. Sure, why not?
Oh. Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get them! Yuffie!
And there it is, baby.
Oh, the key!
Got our lovely Lady and the Tramp water feature of the third district there. That's our One Lady and the Tramp reference. Let's go. And he's in his original color scheme. Just how childhood me remembers it. I'm not a huge fan of the final mix color changes. I think there's a little bit unnecessary. There's just some where I'm like, yeah, just... He looks so cool like this, so we'll keep him like this, right? There you go. Just a nice little palette swap. And Donald's asleep, which, yeah, get used to that. Donald's asleep! Would you believe it? His arms are gone. I think his legs are still free, though. One leg down, 2 legs down. Donald's overdue for coming back soon. So here we go. Donald fell asleep and missed the action. Donald fell asleep and missed the action, to nobody's surprise. Also, the Heartless symbol is so cool. Iconic symbol. Obtained Brave Warrior.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh?
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
Whisper ones on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
Three Musketeers, let's go. It's always so hilarious when it goes from the cutscene face of like highly animated, very expressive, and I'm like, cool, they put a lot of work in, and then it just immediately cuts to the most deadpan 2D image of just Sora, just being like, it's a little bit jarring. It's a PS2 game, but it is always just so funny. I love that scene so much. I love this scene even more. This is one of the coolest parts that makes Kingdom Hearts 1 really, really special for me.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Swung on the eyes, they're all built rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
Oh, that simple cutscene is one of my favorite cutscenes in like the whole series almost. There's just something that makes me feel so good watching that cutscene specifically. I love it. I just love this element that you're like, there's some sort of connected Disney villain like outfit working against the Keyblade. Just that little tease of Disney villains and this interconnectivity between like this secret society of Disney villains. It just makes me so happy. Like there's just something so cool about those characters interacting with each other and this everything feeling connected in that sense. And the narrative surrounding Disney worlds and like their importance in the world feels integrated. It feels purposeful, and it's so cool to see that. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it. Make sure you're prepared for the journey ahead of you. You don't know how far the Heartless have spread. Check out the shops here. They got some pretty neat stuff. This is from all of us. 500 money. Spend it as you see fit. This is from Leon. Elixir. Whatever. Good luck. Hope you find your friends. Look out for each other. Keep your spirits up. The gummy ship is outside that gate. You can teleport to the gummy ship from save points and open the save menu and select gummy ship. Not all save points let you board though. The what? That's our ship. Wait till you see it. Hold on. Sora, this is for you. Attain the power of fire. Hey! Select magic to cast spells. To cast quickly, assign spells to shortcut buttons in the customized menu. Casting spells consumes MP. Using ethers or striking enemies replenishes MP. Now you can use magic too. Goofy, give him that other thing. What? You know. Oh, yeah. Sora learned dodge roll. Activate abilities by equipping them. Some abilities are used by pressing square. Others work automatically. Equip them in the abilities menu. Activating them requires AP. Abilities allow you to do all sorts of things. Guess we should look for them along the way, huh? Okay, is that it? Let's get going. Not till we're ready. Well, I see big adventures coming their way. Looks like it's up to me to keep track of it all in my journal. Now, look, if I could do a Donald Duck voice, yeah, hell yeah, I'd do it. I can't. My grandfather could. And that was always entertaining as a kid. He could always do the Donald Duck voice. Never practiced, never could figure it out. You're not going to get that from me. Donald Duck, he talks very seriously outside of cutscenes. We can open Jiminy's journal, and you can get an update in the Chronicles, which gives you a recap of what's going on in the story. But something that is really quite cool is you get all of the characters and the Heartless, which has all of the Disney characters and the Final Fantasy characters as well, which is really cool. So obviously you get some stuff. You get a bit of a model viewer in there as well, which is quite fun. Our boy is our guy, coolest guy. I do love that it comes with a 3D model viewer. It makes me very happy. There's not enough that comes in Kairi's description here, because it's like Kairi, Sora, and Riku were best friends. It doesn't, include the fact that Kairi came a little bit later. Obviously, they talk about that. But let's look at this other stuff. Mickey Mouse ? King of Disney Castle, he set out to learn more about the darkness and left instructions for Donald and Goofy to find and follow the key bearer. No one knows where King Mickey is now, but they are determined to find him. He made his debut in Steamboat Willie 1928. See, this is I love this as well, that you also get Disney characters and their origins when they first appeared. The Royal Magician, skilled in magic, but can be short-tempered and stubborn. He set out in the gummy ship with Goofy to find the king. Donald has joined forces with Sora, the key-bearer alluded to in the king's letter. Donald made his screen debut in The Wise Little Hen, 1934. Captain of the Royal Knights, Goofy. He avoids fighting whenever possible. Mickey's most loyal subject. He set out in the gummy ship with Donald to find King Mickey. He has joined forces with Sora, obeying Mickey's command. Goofy made his first appearance in Mickey's Review in 1952. It's really interesting to see how Donald Duck and Goofy are like these staples alongside Mickey. But Goofy came in 20 years later almost. Queen of Disney Castle, ruling in Mickey's absence. I, Jiminy Cricket, am accompanying Donald and Goofy as the royal chronicler at her request. Queen Minnie is more concerned than anyone about the king's disappearance, who was also in Steamboat Willie. We have Daisy Duck, Donald's sweetheart. She's helping Minnie while the others look for King Mickey. She has Donald under her thumb and does a good job of keeping him in line. She originally appeared as Daisy in Mr. Duck Steps Out, 1940. We have Pluto, Mickey's faithful dog. Pluto is more than a pet. He and Mickey are bound by strong ties of loyalty. Pluto set out with the others to find his master. Will that famous nose of his lead him to Mickey? Pluto originally appeared in The Chain Gang in 1930. And here's a question for you, dear viewers. Where the hell is Pluto gone? Gone. I think that is the most hilarious part is Donald, Goofy, and Pluto arrive here together. Pluto goes off in a different direction. Sticks the ear up. Oh, I'm being called. By Goofy? By the king? Who knows? Who could possibly know? And Donald and Goofy don't give a fuck. They don't care. They never say, where's Pluto? Like, we've all just hung out together right now. We're a trio. And they never bring it up. Oh, where'd Pluto get off to? Gone. Vanished without a trace. He's just gone. Chip, one of the kingdom's specialists. Good reading. Helps maintain the gummy ship, which can travel to any destination. Chip is more serious and diligent than his easygoing, playful partner Dale. Chip and Dale's first appearance was in Private Pluto, 1943, alongside Dale. He has the happy-go-lucky approach to life. We have Huey, Dewey, and Louie, one of Donald's 3 nephews. Huey is the leader, and he keeps playful Dewey and laid-back Louie in line. Uncle Donald, tormenting Uncle Donald in Donald's Nephews in 1938. We've got the brooms. Have you seen the brooms? Because I haven't, but the brooms are in the journal. Enchanted brooms with a life of their own. They tidy up, maintain the gummy ship, do house repairs, wait on others, just about anything useful. They swept onto the screen in Fantasia, 1940. Were they in the gummy ship room? In the background? Oh, maybe they were in the background of Chip and Dale's little room, actually. They blend into the background. I literally just spaced on even seeing them. They might be in the background. This is the good shit, though. This is the Final Fantasy information. A swordsman who wields the gunblade. His real name? Squall Leonhardt. He escaped to Traverse Town when the Heartless raided his homeworld. To part with his old self, a man who had been helpless to stop them, he changed his name. Since meeting the king, who has been so vigilant against the Heartless, Leon has sought the truth behind the key. And it just says Final Fantasy VIII. And that's our guy. Kind of wish he had his gunblade out. Love the detailing of the wings on the back of his jacket, because it's a little bit touching from Final Fantasy VIII. If you know, you know. And he's got his Griever necklace on, which is also cool. The details that are put into his outfit, very, very purposeful. And he suits the long hair so much. It's so cool. That's my guy right there. Yuffie is a female ninja who escaped to Traverse Town when her homeworld was taken by the Heartless. She stays strong and cheerful in any situation. She works with Leon and Aerith to unravel the secret of the key. Final Fantasy VII. She lost her home to the Heartless at a very young age. Beneath her gentle disposition lies a strong will and a firm sense of duty. Many are naturally drawn to her. Aerith works with Leon and Yuffie to learn more about the Heartless and the key. Obviously, this is not like Final Fantasy canon. Like, it's like, take these characters and just put them in a different world and they have a totally different, like, origin. It is really interesting to think about. And they're lost worlds, you know? There was a part of me as a kid that was always like, are we going to go to a Final Fantasy world? Will we see different Final Fantasy worlds? Can we bring them back from the darkness? Who knows? It was always like, my first thought was like wondering if we'd be able to see Final Fantasy worlds. Owner of an accessories shop in Traverse Town, a highly skilled engineer and a first-rate pilot. When the Heartless invaded his world, he escaped to Traverse Town on a gummy ship he built himself. He is an expert on gummy ships. Information that you will only get this early if you read the journal. Tidus is a cheerful, self-confident boy who lived on the Destiny Islands. He considers himself a champ at everything. Nobody knows what happened to him after his island disappeared. Final Fantasy X. Selphie is a spunky girl who lived on the Destiny Islands. She is rather impulsive and quite the romanticist. Nobody knows what happened to her after her island disappeared. Final Fantasy VIII. Waka, a boy who lived on the Destiny Islands. He looks out for Tidus and Selphie like a big brother. Nobody knows what happened to him after his island disappeared. Final Fantasy X. I wonder if we'll ever find out what happened. Moogles escaped to Traverse Town when the Heartless invaded their home. They know how to combine various items and form new ones and they are from many Final Fantasies. And that is the Characters 1. Characters 2 is literally just Jiminy at the moment. That's me, the cricket who keeps Pinocchio to the straight and narrow. I'm along on the quest as the Royal Chronicler. Look for me in Pinocchio. I like that there's like a meta context of like Jiminy Cricket's own entry, which is really fun. And we have a full bestiary of all the Heartless that we have faced. Shadow, Heartless that emerge from various places. They sneak up to their enemies and strike them with sharp claws. They're extremely tenacious, often chasing their prey to the end. And Soldiers, they are brisk in their movements and rush into their opponents. They are not that tenacious. They often appear in numbers, though they lack teamwork. So that's our 2 normal ones so far, and we have our 2 bosses, which is Darkside, an enormous Heartless that appeared in Destiny Islands with Shadows. It led the Shadows in the battle against Sora when he first received the Keyblade. Although Sora defeated it, the island was swallowed by the darkness. And the Guard Armor is leader of the Heartless in Traverse Town. It falls apart when it receives damage, but each part attacks individually. Sora meets Donald and Goofy for the first time, just before fighting this Heartless. I like that you also get to see the character models of your bosses as well, because it's so cool to be able to like see a full view of an enemy that is very frequently completely out of the camera. You know, when you're just smacking a giant hand. Such a cool design. Crazy. So reading the journal is cool. It does give you a bit more of an insight into the characters. And yeah, no, I didn't read it when I was a kid. I didn't read the journal when I was a kid. I didn't even read any of those secret Ansem reports, you know, that Aerith spoke about that are scattered, you know? I'm pressing the attack button and I'm running around. I'm a kid, you know? It's such a different approach to this game now. And that's why I think I'm grateful that I get the opportunity to sit down and play Kingdom Hearts and do a Let's Play and present it in a very different way than I have gone through it before. And that is very, very fun for me. We have completed the introduction segment, Destiny Islands and Traverse Town, and we now have the party. 3 Musketeers have assembled, and we're going to venture out to another new world on the Gummy Ship. And we're going to do that one next time. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1 of Kingdom Hearts. Absolutely surreal. I hope you've enjoyed the adventure and had a good time here with me as we had a big yap about what I love about Kingdom Hearts and how we're going to go through this series together. I'm very excited for the potential here. I hope that there are people that want to come along on a replay and a passionate adventure through the series, because it will eventually culminate in my first time experience with the Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind experience, because I've only played just the original Kingdom Hearts 3 release, and eventually maybe checking out Melody of Memory as well. I am aware that while it's primarily a rhythm game, there is story continuation there. And hopefully we can get there before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. Who knows? Let me know your thoughts on the series. I would love to know your introduction to Kingdom Hearts, your experience with it, when you got into it. If you're even, you know, someone who's played it, or if you're deciding to come along with me today and how you felt about this episode, let me know your thoughts. I want to know what you're thinking about this episode and the series as a whole and how we're going to approach it. You know, this is a very special series to me, near and dear to my heart, as it is with so many other people. I'm really looking forward to going through all of the games in the series together, and probably the worst part of the episode to bring this up, but I do plan to play the video game versions of 358 over 2 days and recoded instead of the HD cutscenes, with, like, you know, the HD cutscenes just replacing the whole entire experience, because I really liked playing through Days. Recoded, I haven't played through on the DS. I've just watched the movies, so that'll be an interesting experience for me. It's not one that I'm thrilled about, but it's going to be something that we will experience nonetheless, because there is maybe 1 or 2 things in there that is important for the overall story of Kingdom Hearts. Days will be something that I'm looking forward to checking out, and I might approach it in a way where I play the game and take the HD cutscenes and also edit those into the experience to kind of like blend them together. That could be really fun. I've heard that there's someone or a team of people like modding a playable 358 over 2 days as like a mod for Kingdom Hearts 2. I think that's what's happening there, so that you'll be able to play like 358 over 2 days in the graphical style of Kingdom Hearts 2. That is probably a long way away, but that would be really, really fun. In terms of chain of memories, there is the Game Boy Advance version, and then there is the HD PS2 release that has been included in this collection. We're going to play the 3D version. I love the Game Boy version. I think it's very fitting. Like, the gameplay style is very fitting for the Game Boy, but we're just going to go through it for consistency's sake, visual consistency of the 3D models. But the original Game Boy release is a very fun time as well. It's not particularly my favorite in terms of the combat and gameplay system. In fact, I wish that it wasn't that way, but the story's good. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most, is going through the Kingdom Hearts story together and being able to talk about it and break it down, make sense of it. It's going to be a fun time. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Kingdom Hearts. It has truly been such a privilege and something that I'm very appreciative for to share this with you. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.